Have you ever sensed a dormant strength within, whispering that you could conquer hunger for over a day? Perhaps you haven't, but deep down you've already proven you can. And even more, you made it. You made it. 24 hours, 48, maybe 72. No food. Just electrolytes, caffeine, and the occasional hallucination of dancing croissants. You've stared into the abyss, and the abyss looked back and said, "Eat something." But before you reward yourself with a pizza and a milkshake side quest, let's get something straight. What you eat after a fast can make or break everything you just did. No pressure, right? Because here's the truth. Breaking a fast the wrong way doesn't just cancel your progress. It can wreck your gut, spike your blood sugar, crash your energy, and leave you more inflamed than before. You didn't suffer through 3 days of monk mode just to get wrecked by a bowl of kale. And yes, kale might be part of the problem. We'll get to that. Stick around, because before this video ends, I'll reveal the one food almost everyone thinks is clean, but wrecks your gut if you eat it right after a fast. You'll see why it backfires, and what to eat instead if you want healing, not horror. And if you're thinking this is just another eat some protein, avoid sugar lecture, think again. You're about to learn how your digestive system reboots, how to keep your metabolism in fat-burning mode, and how to avoid the single most common mistake that ruins refeeding. So if you've ever ended a fast and felt bloated, foggy, or weirdly sad, this is your redemption arc. Hit that like button like your mitochondria depend on it, and let's break your fast the right way. Not like a nutritional dumpster fire. Here's the part nobody warns you about. Fasting doesn't just burn fat. It shifts your entire digestive system into low power mode. Stomach acid, down. Enzyme production, napping. Your gut lining, finally getting the spa day it deserves. Your insides have been on a silent retreat, meditating, journaling, forgiving that night you ate microwave nachos and called it dinner. And then you show up with a cheeseburger and bold intentions. That's not a refeed. That's a biological ambush. See, when you fast, your body doesn't just rest, it transforms. There's a process, and I swear I'm not making this up, that scientists call something very close to the Phoenix effect. Your body breaks down damaged cells, clears out junk proteins, and uses the scraps to rebuild new, stronger tissue. It's like lighting the old you on fire and rebuilding from the ashes, but in a cool, cellular regeneration way, not in a my digestive system is screening way. So yeah, maybe don't follow that up with raw kale and regret dressing. This is why refeeding matters so much. You've just been through a complete internal reset, and your gut is fragile in the best way. Not broken, just new. Like a baby deer trying to walk, or a brand new phone battery. Works great, but don't plug it into a sketchy charger just yet. And yet this is where most people go wrong. They reintroduce food like they're making up for lost time. Big portions, heavy ingredients, cold, raw, crunchy betrayal. And suddenly, the post-fast glow turns into bloat, brain fog, and the kind of stomach drama that makes you question your life choices. But you're not here to sabotage yourself. You're here to finish what you started, with precision. So forget the hype and the hunger flashbacks. Meal 1 isn't a reward, it's a message. And if you send the wrong one, well, your intestines will write you a review so scathing, it'll trend on Yelp. Now that your guts had a few minutes to stretch, breathe, and remember what food is, let's talk about how to feed it without nuking everything you just accomplished. Refeeding is like landing a plane. You don't slam into the ground nose first and call it a touchdown. You descend smoothly, gently. Same with food. Here's your 3-meal refeed roadmap, designed to keep your body in healing mode, not curled up on the couch, Googling, can you die from eating too fast? Meal 1, the warm hug. This isn't really a meal. It's an apology letter. You want gentle, warm, and easy to digest. Think bone broth, light soup, maybe a few steamed veggies, but nothing raw, cold, or spicy. This first step is less about calories and more about communication, like quoting a rom-com apology. You're telling your gut, hey, we're back, but we're not going to do anything stupid. No protein powder, no bulletproof coffee, no wellness smoothie that tastes like chalk and regret. Sip, rest, let your body reawaken without a fight. Meal 2, the we're cool now phase. Okay, now you're getting into soft solids. A soft boiled egg, mashed sweet potato, maybe some steamed carrots or cooked apples. Still warm, still easy, still respectful. And by now, something shifts. You feel good, clear, focused. That's not a fluke. It's called the metabolic switch. You're no longer running on carbs and glucose. Your body has flipped into fat-burning, ketone-fueled mode. Energy is clean. Inflammation is down. Your mitochondria are high-fiving each other. You didn't just skip a few meals, you rewired your internal engine. That's why this stage matters. What you eat now either keeps you in that elite metabolic state or yanks you out of it like a sugar crash wrapped in digestive betrayal. So yeah, don't ruin it with something like just a bite of lasagna. You're not refeeding, you're rebuilding. Meal 3, the return to civilization. Now and only now can you start to normalize. Lean proteins, cooked greens, a bit of starch, avocados if your gut says yes. But stay sharp. You've earned this reboot. Don't throw it away because you suddenly remembered what sourdough tastes like. Because there's still one more test coming, appetite. And it's about to come back swinging. You followed the plan. You broke your fast gently. You respected your gut like it's a fragile glass sculpture made of kombucha and trauma healing. And then it hits you. Not hunger, not, oh, I could eat. We're talking full-on, mouth-watering, snack-dreaming, primal-level cravings. Everything looks edible. The rice, the spoon, the table. You begin to question whether cardboard has macros. Welcome to Appetite Rebound. Here's what's happening. Your body just went through what it interprets as famine, even if you were doing it on purpose. Now, evolution kicks in and says, emergency's over. Refill the tanks, all of them. Your hunger hormone, ghrelin, ramps up hard. It starts convincing you you're starving, like emergency mode starving. You'll crave energy-dense comfort foods, stuff that's fast, fatty, sugary, or carby enough to remind your cells what pizza feels like. Meanwhile, your fullness hormone, leptin, is still trying to find parking. You've got a body screaming, eat everything, and no hormonal breaks to slow it down. This isn't a personal failing. This is biology doing what it's programmed to do. But now that you know the game, you can win it. First, plate your food. Don't hover over the counter like a raccoon in a breakup spiral. Second, sit like a grown adult who's in control of their digestive destiny. Third, slow down, chew, rest, breathe. Let your brain catch up to your stomach before your cravings steal the steering wheel. And finally, recognize the voice in your head that says, just a little extra can't hurt. Because that voice is a liar. It works for ghrelin, and that guy's a drama queen. You're not starving. You're adapting. You're hormonally glitching, temporarily. But you're also in control. And what you do right now determines whether you stay in that upgraded metabolic state or crash out with a belly full of processed regret. And up next, the food you absolutely 100% should not eat after a fast, no matter how healthy it looks. It's the real traitor in all of this. Let's expose it. You've been through the fire. You've fasted. You reintroduced food with the gentleness of a monk. You battled your appetite like a Jedi in a grocery store lightsaber fight. And now, you're about to make the one move that wrecks everything. You're gonna reach for a salad. Because hey, it's healthy, it's clean, it's crunchy. It has words like superfood and fiber-rich written all over it. It's also the worst thing you could eat right now. Let me explain. After a long fast, your digestive system is still rebooting. Stomach acid still warming up. Enzymes just starting to stretch and yawn. Your gut lining fragile and freshly repaired. And now you want to throw a pile of raw, cold, fibrous cellulose at it? That's not nourishment. That's a cellular bar fight. Salads, especially raw leafy greens, are high in insoluble fiber, which under normal conditions is great. But right now, your digestive system needs a support animal, not a workout. Your gut doesn't look at raw kale and say, yum. It looks at it and says, you brought me this after everything I've done for you? And yes, Chad thought he was being responsible by eating a raw kale salad the size of a tire. Now he's somewhere on the floor, bloated and whispering apologies to his colon. The result? Gas, bloating, cramping. The kind of stomach drama that makes you question your life decisions and your relationship with vegetables. What should you eat instead? Cooked, warm, simple. Think steamed carrots, sautéed greens, bone broth with soft veggies, even apples or berries, but cooked, not raw. Why? Because these foods are pre-digested by heat. They glide through your recovering gut instead of tearing it apart like a fiber-filled buzzsaw. Your gut just finished a transformation. It's healing, rebuilding, regenerating, like a sci-fi hero waking up from a cryo chamber. You don't throw them into a fight scene on day one, you ease them in. And if you've made it this far, you've done more than survive fasting. You've triggered something deeper. Your body isn't just digesting food better, it's renewing itself at the cellular level. Which brings us to the real kicker. The part your immune system doesn't want to talk about, and the vitamin that might just keep it rebooted for good. Let's finish this right. You made it. You fasted. You refed with the patience of a gut whisperer. You dodged kale-based treachery. You stared down ghrelin-induced madness and didn't end up sobbing into a bag of trail mix. You didn't just survive. You leveled up. Your body didn't just digest food better. It rebuilt. Your metabolism flipped. Your digestive system rebooted. And somewhere, deep inside your cells, your mitochondria are high-fiving each other like, okay, that was legendary. But here's the thing. Most people, they don't make it this far. Even the ones who fast like pros, they still screw it up. They skip critical steps. They break their fast with emotional chaos. They fall for nutrition myths, or they completely ignore the one nutrient that actually controls how well their body heals post-fast. So if you've ever felt bloated after doing everything right, lost your energy 2 days later, or crashed straight into a carb coma after your clean refeed, you're not alone, but you don't have to stay stuck in that loop. In the next video, we're breaking down the 5 fasting mistakes that destroy your results, including the subtle, sneaky one that derails everything. And yeah, Chad made all 5. Because once you spot them, you never fall for them again. And then, we talk about that mystery nutrient that holds the keys to your immune system. But first, let's fix the part no one's talking about, the mistakes. So go ahead, tap like it's the last electrolyte on Earth. Hit subscribe like your gut just earned a promotion, and share this with that one friend who still thinks raw spinach is self-care. This isn't just a health video. It's your body's plot twist. And the sequel? You don't want to miss it.